The man pulled down the zipper on his girlfriend's jacket and tugged it outward slightly. The woman nodded, understanding what he meant. The three of them had come to the ski resort, but the man didn't want to pay for tickets. He asked his girlfriend to convince the manager. She walked over, borrowed a cigarette, and said she and her two sisters came to have fun, but didn't bring enough money. She hoped the manager could make an exception. When the manager heard there were 3 women, he agreed and sold her 3 tickets at a discount. But when she returned with her friend, the manager realized they were actually 2 men. They tried to stop them, but the group had already boarded the ski lift. That evening, as the resort was closing, the 3 still weren't done playing. They asked the manager for one more run. He refused, so they threatened to tell his boss about the ticket deal. Reluctantly, he let them back in. They got on a lift again. Just then, the boss called the manager away. Before leaving, he handed the lift key to a colleague and mentioned there were still 3 people on the lift. Soon after, 3 people skied down from the mountain. The colleague assumed they were the last ones. He shut off the power and left. Moments later, the lift came to an abrupt stop. The group thought it was just a minor issue, but minutes later, all the lights at the resort went out. That's when they realized they were trapped. The resort only opened on weekends. They would have to survive 5 days before anyone returned. Snow began to fall, and the 3 huddled together for warmth. The next morning, the woman woke up. They'd been stuck there all night. They couldn't wait any longer. The man stood up on the ski lift, grabbed the steel cable, and slowly moved forward. Suddenly, wolves appeared on the mountain. The man reached another chair and climbed down using the ladder. As he picked up a ski pole, a wolf lunged at him. He fought back and managed to escape. He grabbed a snowboard and rode down the mountain for help. The woman waited another day and night, but no one came. She decided to try herself. Carefully, she climbed out of the chair, trying to get closer to the ground. Suddenly, a bolt came loose. She fell clinging to the chair, which now hung just above the snow. She jumped, the cable snapped, and the chair crushed her leg. She didn't stop despite the pain. She crawled down the mountain. Then she saw the man's body. He hadn't made it. He had been killed by wolves. One of them was still there staring at her, but then the wolves turned and left. Maybe they were full. The woman kept crawling until she finally reached the road, where a passing car rescued her.